What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Youngstown State Dynasty on College Football Revamped. I have to clear a few things up before starting this episode. For one, 4 days after recording and editing episode 1, the newest roster update for Revamped dropped, which left me with the choice whether I wanted to continue my existing dynasty with slightly outdated rosters or start a new one. Starting a new dynasty with the updated roster meant I had to go in and re-edit Northern Illinois' roster from top to bottom, adding in the YSU roster and doing my best to match the overalls. So I decided to do just that. So I started a new dynasty, replicated the schedule I had in the previous dynasty. Only major difference is the recruits. I also added in a few players from the YSU roster that I had previously left out, which includes freshman running back Jaden Gilbert, freshman left guard 𝗳𝗏𝗋𝗆, as well as freshman right guard Wyatt Minor, junior right end Andres Lehrman, and freshman cornerback Jordan Rudolph. But overall, the roster is pretty much the same with identical overalls, although everything is not exactly perfect. I did my best to replicate the roster that we had in the previous dynasty. So with the new dynasty comes brand new recruits. As you can see, we have Michael Richard, the free safety. He's a 74 overall. We have the athlete Corey Williams at 79, Brent Amos at a 78. As you can see, we're not in top 3 consideration for either one of these guys, so we're going to have to throw a lot of points at them to try to get them to be even somewhat interested in us. So I'm going to go ahead and reorder this recruitment board, throw some points at some guys, and get back to you. Alright, so as you can see here, we gave athlete Corey Williams 700 points. Brent Amos has 600. John Shelton also has 600. And when you look at John Shelton, he could either be a running back or perhaps even a cornerback or a safety. He has 94 speed, 91 agility, 90 acceleration, has a 72 break tackle, 76 stiff arm, 65 carrying, 84 juke, 90 elusiveness, has 81 zone coverage, 76 press, and 79 man coverage. And same could be said for Corey Williams, who has 94 speed, 88 acceleration, 91 agility, has 76 man coverage with 79 zone coverage. Was thinking maybe he could play receiver since he has 81 release, 68 spectacular catch, 73 route running. However, his catching is 59. So he would likely be a running back or a safety. Amos is another guy who could be a running back / secondary hybrid. I do see a trend where a lot of these athletes can play safety, also play running back. Nathan Jock, 67 overall defensive tackle, who has 72 speed, 72 acceleration, 75 strength, with a 71 tackle. Now, normally these attributes wouldn't really blow you away. However, we are a 2-star school, so we take what we can get. And unfortunately, I forgot to turn off the settings and recruiting strategy. I had recruitment board assistants on along with scholarship visit and all of that, and it completely messed up my board. They added a bunch of prospects I didn't really want, so I had to take them off. We're going to throw a few more guys on our recruitment board, such as 60 overall 3-star talent Chris Buchanan, the quarterback. As you can see, not a lot of talent that we can choose from, a lot of low 60s to high 50 overalls. However, we do have some 3-star guys who currently we are in 2nd place. I already added Keith Wright to my board and realized he was a bust, so I removed him. Not really interested in getting another quarterback, although we did add Buchanan. We're going to go after Andre Wiley, the outside linebacker. He is a JUCO. Eric Miles, the free safety, we'll add him as well, another JUCO. Adam Hall is a 3-star guard. We're currently 4th in interest with him. We're going to throw him on the board as well. With 5th in interest level, we're going to add 3-star talent Keith Brown, the defensive end, 71 overall. And overall, not a bad recruitment board we have so far. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 of these athletes. I'm really looking at John Shelton and Corey Williams. I forgot for a second that I added new guys to the board, so we're going to have to scout Josh Andrews here, and he is a gem, our first gem of this new dynasty. Let's scout Keith Brown as well. He's a 75 overall. Adam Hall went down from a 67 to a 65 overall. And yeah, that pretty much allotted most of my points. We're just going to tip off Michael Richards, give him 455 points. As you can see, our prestige levels are not very great. We have C pluses and D pluses across the board. So it's going to take a lot of luck to get a lot of these recruits to come here, especially the high overalls. All right, now that that's out of the way, we can move on to week 2 against Ohio State, who is ranked number 20th, and there has to be a reason for that. And there we go. Wow, this wasn't how the season was supposed to start for the Buckeyes. They got defeated by Central Michigan 38-28. One of our fellow MAC conference schools defeated Ohio State in week 1, 38-28. Central Michigan had 476 yards of offense. A rocky start, for Ohio State. So yes, I would assume they're going to be looking to exact some revenge and have a get-right game against us. And as you can see here, Ohio State has A's across the board in overall offense and defense. We have C's across the board. They pretty much annihilate us in every single category. However, we are better in total defense because Ohio State got demolished by Central Michigan. Same in the pass defense. 𝗲𝗄𝗏 obviously is choosing Ohio State to have a get-right game against YSU. And we have some injuries on the offensive line. Our starting left tackle and our starting left guard are out. And let's look at Ohio State. They have 𝗳𝗍𝗃 I can't really say that last name. My bad. He has a broken vertebrae, out for the season. That's tragic for him and for Ohio State. However, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this game against the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're wearing our all-white uniforms for this game. And as you can see by the overall, the offense and the defense, we are definitely outmatched in this game. Likely going to get slaughtered.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Holy cow, this stadium is loud, as one would expect. All right, Ohio State wins the toss. They defer to the second half, so we'll be getting it first. The squiggly lines on the field. Four-yard rush to start off the game. Not bad for Tyshawn King. 3-yard rush. 3rd down and 3. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I had King. Held on to the ball for too long. We have no choice but to punt the ball. We're going to start off with a blitz. Benton's right through. Why did I stop? I would have had the sack. And that's tough. First play of the game. My guy went right through. Right there. That's when I took control of him right there. 2nd and 1. And Henderson goes right up the middle and gets a gain of 16 on the play. 1st and 10. But Augustin's going to get in the backfield and take down McCord on the option run. Loss of 4. Great play by our defense. Oh God, right up the middle. Got them in a 3rd down situation, 3rd and 6. See if we can get the stop here. And he's going to throw it incomplete. And a good stand by our defense. Forcing the field goal here early. That's a win for us. Give it to Tyshawn King on the carry. Get 5 yards. Let's go. The quick pass to 𝗀𝗏𝗃, 7 yards on the play. We get a 1st down. Hand it off to King yet again. He cuts left, goes up field for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. On 2nd and 4, going with a halfback counter to the right with Tyshawn King yet again. He's going to get 4 yards, just short of the 1st down. Giving it to King yet again, up the middle. He'll get a gain of 2 yards. That's a 1st down. And yeah, been trying to find a way to fix this glitch, but no luck so far yet. 1st and 10, gonna do the jet sweep with 𝗀𝗏𝗃. He's gonna cut up the middle for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. On 2nd and 4, back to the halfback counter with King. He breaks a tackle, gets 7 yards on the play, and another Penguins 1st down. On 1st and 10, going with the play action pass, and we have Max Tomczak wide open down the middle. Gain of 25 yards on the play, another Penguin 1st down, and we are moving the ball surprisingly on this Ohio State defense. Well, if Central Michigan can do it, we can do it as well. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line, and we are going to go with the wide receiver screen pass to Bryce Oliver. He gets a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. After a 1-yard rush by Tyshawn King, it is 3rd and 5, and we throw the slant pass to Bryce Oliver. However, it is in triple coverage and incomplete. Not the best decision there. We're going to have to go for 3. The kick is up by Medvec, and the kick is good. We get our first points on the board against Ohio State. Meanwhile, Penn State is up 14-3 on our conference rival, Kent State. And at the end of 1, we are tied at 3 in a low-scoring affair at the Horseshoe. I'll take it. 2nd and 1, McCord's going to pitch it to Henderson on the option play. Hooker gets absolutely demolished, but 𝗀𝗏𝗃 is there to make the tackle. 21 yards on the play. Let's watch it again. Marcus Hooker gets absolutely annihilated on that play by Travion Henderson. First and 10, Harrison was in motion, and he gets the handoff, and he's going to break a tackle, run up the sideline, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. We kept them out of the end zone for the entire first quarter, but as soon as the second quarter started, they actually decided to play. Ensuing drive, it is 2nd and 13 from the shotgun. Mitch Davidson throws, and it's going to be picked off by the linebacker, Eichenberg. First turnover of the day for YSU, and Ohio State takes over in perfect field position. Cannot make these kind of mistakes against a team like Ohio State, regardless if they're ranked 20th or not. 2nd and 5, they moved Harrison in the backfield, and he's going to get the handoff cut up field, and our guy is just standing completely still. That's my bad. 19-yard carry by Marvin Harrison Jr. It's now going to be 1st and goal. Ugly defense on my part. That's just terrible. Can't have that. 1st and goal. McCord's going to hand it off to Henderson, and Benton Jr.'s chasing, but to no avail. Touchdown, Buckeyes, Travion Henderson. What an absolutely terrible drive defensively on my part. Absolutely pitiful. Down 17-3. We're going to hand it off to Tyshawn King. He's going to get 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. After that interception, I don't want to take any chances throwing the ball right now. Let's just get some yards and move the chains. We're going to hand it off to the backup, Dre Rushton, and he's going to get 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up. Just got to keep moving those chains. 3rd and 1, hand it back off to Tyshawn King. He's going to get the first down. He hurdles, and we fumbled it. Are you kidding me? Why did I hurdle on that play? So stupid. And we turn the ball over yet again. 1st and 10. They're going for the option again. He pitches it to Henderson, and he's going to get the first down. 12-yard carry. And Brutus is absolutely loving it. 2nd and 5. McCord is going to throw the wide receiver screen pass to Harrison. And Harrison's going to break the tackles and get 8 yards on the play. 1st and 10. McCord back to pass. He's going to throw, and he's going to have 𝗷𝗃𝗃 wide open. Another first down. 11 yards on the play. Our defense is just absolutely pitiful right now. We can't tackle. We can't do anything. 1st and goal. McCord from the shotgun. Back to pass. Has all day. Finds Harrison Jr. and we stop him just short of the end zone. Going to be 2nd and goal. And McCord decides to keep it, and he's going to get ran over by Devin Lee. A loss of 5 on the play. Finally, the YSU defense makes a play. Let's go. 3rd and goal. Can we get a stop here? McCord takes the snap. Back to pass. Throws. Finds Julian Fleming. And it's a touchdown. 5-yard touchdown reception for Julian Fleming. And Ohio State increases their lead 24-3 pending the extra point. And our 2 turnovers turn into 14 points for Ohio State. Like I said, cannot make these mistakes against a team of Ohio State's caliber. The kick is up and the kick is good. Ohio State up 24-3. And they're just having a party here in Columbus. Can't blame them. 2nd and 2. Davidson back to pass. Gonna go deep for Bryce Oliver, and it's almost intercepted. We almost had our 3rd turnover of the day. 3rd and 2. Davidson throws to Charleston, and he's going to go backwards, getting 1 yard on the play. Just short. 4th and 1 coming up. Ohio State's going to take a timeout, and I'm probably going to regret this decision. Going forward on 4th and 1 in our own territory, looking for the wide receiver screen pass, and I'm going to get sacked for a loss of 7. What a stupid decision by me. Going for it on 4th down in our own territory. And I just gifted Ohio State another touchdown, most likely. 2nd and 3. Henderson gets the carry, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. This poor tackling by the YSU defense and stupid, idiotic decision-making on my part. Going for it on 4th down in my own territory. And as I figured, led to another Ohio State touchdown. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Ohio State up 31-3. And Brutus the Buckeyes still crowd surfing. Oh boy. 1st and 10. Davidson back to pass. I have Jake Benio wide open, and he's going to make the catch. Let's go. 39-yard reception for Jake Benio, the tight end. Hopefully we can get some points before heading into the half. Looking for CJ Charleston on the streak. Looks like it's one-on-one coverage, and dear God, he is wide open. Davidson throws for the touchdown. Let's go. CJ Charleston. 28-yard touchdown pass. What a dime by Mitch Davidson. What a catch by CJ Charleston. However, he was wide open. YSU gets a touchdown. Let's go. The kick is up and oh, I thought that was blocked for a second, but the kick is good. YSU gets on the board with a touchdown, now down by 21. And we're at the half, down 31-10. Doesn't look like we're going to get the upset like Central Michigan did last week. Ohio State came to play.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Coaches get big contracts for winning championships. But, you know, I think maybe they really earned their money in a game like this. When you see a team perform like this, leave no doubt, and look like that they're playing to the level that they're capable of playing to.
Taking a look now at the first half stats, we have 134 passing yards to their 81 passing yards. As you see, they've been mainly running the ball with a lot of options, 135 rushing yards compared to our 43. We do lead them in time of possession, 836 to 724. However, we've committed 2 costly turnovers that turned into 14 points. We had the interception by Mitch Davidson and the fumble by Tyshawn King. As I said, both of those turned into 14 points for Ohio State. As I said, cannot expect to have turnovers like that against a team of Ohio State's caliber and expect to win, which is why we're down 31-10. Hopefully, we can make some plays in the second half and at least make this game a little more respectable. Ohio State gets the ball to start the second half. Play action, McCord throws to Williams and 𝗀𝗢𝗏 with another awfully missed tackle. 13 yards on the play to Mayan Williams. First down, Ohio State. After an incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and 3. McCord's going to throw it deep and no one's going to be there. 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗏 could have possibly had the interception. However, it's incomplete. 4th down. Good stop by our defense regardless, although it would have been nice to get that interception. 2nd and 10. Davison throws the quick pass to 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆. He's going to get 8 yards on the reception. 3rd and 2. So far, 2 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. Davison back to pass, throws and finds 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆 yet again for the first down. Now 3 of 7 on 3rd down conversions, and there again is that awful glitch that I haven't fixed yet. 1st and 10. Davison back to pass out of the shotgun. Is going to find Bryce Oliver on the wide receiver screen. He's going to get 8 yards on the play. We definitely have to get Bryce Oliver more involved. As you see there, just 2 catches for 12 yards. We definitely have to give him the ball more, although it is tough against this Ohio State defense. Going to hand it off to Tyshawn King. He breaks the tackle, goes up the middle, 5 yards, first down YSU. Now 3rd and 4. Mitch Davidson back to pass, has 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆 open. He's going to throw it, and he gets it for the first down. 10-yard reception on the play. And 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆, 5 catches, 37 yards. He's making plays for us today. 3rd and long now, empty back for Mitch Davidson. He's going to take the snap, throws. He has Bryce Oliver, but Oliver drops the pass on 3rd and 12. Not what you want to see from your number 1 wide receiver, and drop on 3rd down. 4th and 12, we're going for it yet again. Mitch Davidson airs it out deep for Bryce Oliver, and it's intercepted by Denzel Burke. Oliver makes the tackle, however, and they're down inside the 5. Might as well look at it as a punt. However, another turnover for the YSU offense. 2nd interception of the day for Mitch Davidson. 1st and 10 inside the 5. Ohio State has a long way to go. If they want to get in that end zone, they hand it up the middle. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. McCord hands it off to Henderson, and he's going to go right up the middle. Nobody around him. Finally, we make the tackle. A 19-yard rush by TreVeyon Henderson, and he's been absolutely killing us. 10 carries, 114 yards. 2 touchdowns, 11.4 yards per carry. McCord takes the snap, throws, finds 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆, and he's going to get the first down. 11-yard reception on the play. 2nd and 5. McCord back to pass, rolls right, throws, finds a wide open Marvin Harrison Jr. Breaking tackles. 18-yard reception on the play. And Marvin Harrison Jr. was just left wide open on that play, and he takes advantage. 3rd and 10. McCord back to pass out of the shotgun. He throws, and he finds 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆 yet again, and another horribly missed tackle. A 2nd missed tackle. And 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗆's down at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. And I know it's Ohio State, but Jesus, our defense has just been absolutely terrible today. Now Anthony Johnson has hip bursitis, minor injury, but the re-injury risk is high. We're just going to sub in Michael Boyd Jr. And so far, 10 plays, 87 yards on this drive for Ohio State. McCord takes the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to go down. Yaron Davis in the backfield gets Kyle McCord, a loss of 4. 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal. McCord takes the snap, rolls, finds Julian Fleming, but he's going to be short. Just 4 yards on the play, and it's 4th and goal. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Ohio State up 31-10 over YSU. And Ohio State's going to settle for 3. The kick is up and the kick is good. Ohio State up 34-10 to kick off the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Mitch Davidson throws. He finds Bryce Oliver on the wide receiver screen and he gets blocks. He heads up field. Bryce Oliver, gain of 38 yards on the play. And that right there is why I love using that wide receiver screen pass. If the blocks are set up, you have a chance to get a big gain. And that's exactly what Bryce Oliver did right there. 1st and 10, empty back set for Mitch Davidson. Takes a snap, rolls left, throws. He has a wide open Luke Hensley. 35-yard reception for the freshman wide receiver. Huge play. Let's go. Now 3rd and goal. Mitch Davidson's going to take the snap and he's going to take it in himself for the touchdown. Mitch Davidson with the quarterback blast and he's in for the touchdown. Going for the 2-point conversion to cut the lead to 16. Davidson throws and he finds Max Tomczak and the 2-point conversion is good. Max Tomczak gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. YSU now down 16 in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6, McCord hands it off to Harrison. He cuts upfield, has the first down, breaking tackles, and he fumbles the ball. YSU, yes, YSU recovers the fumble. Let's go, boys. Finally, some luck goes our way. We force the turnover. Let's go. Oh no, we have a booth review. That's not a good sign. Let's see if he fumbled it. And no, he is down. That knee touched first before the ball came out. No fumble for YSU. That's hilarious. As soon as his knee touches the ground, the ball flies out. That's hilarious. But Ohio State's going to retain possession. Call is overturned. No forced fumble for YSU, and Ohio State keeps possession. They couldn't even give us one. That's terrible. 2nd and 4, McCord hands it off to Julian Fleming, and he's going to get in for the... No, he's down at the 1. 18-yard gain for Julian Fleming. 1st and goal for Ohio State. 1st and goal, McCord back to pass, and he's going to throw it to Marvin Harrison Jr. for the 1-yard touchdown. Don't know why they had to pass it there. I guess they're just trying to buff up the stats for Harrison Jr. since he has had a mediocre game. However, Ohio State's going up 41-18 pending the extra point. The kick is up and the kick is good. Ohio State dominating Youngstown State. Meanwhile, Missouri dominating Western Michigan 37-17. 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions, but we're going to go for it again anyways. Davidson back to pass, throws. He has Charleston, but it's knocked away by Davison Ignebudu's son, whatever that name is. That was a hell of a play, though, by the Ohio State defender. As you can see, the ball was on the money. Charleston had it, but it was knocked away by one hand by the Ohio State defender. Gotta give him credit. Hell of a play. And we're now 0 for 3 on 4th down. And that's going to be it for the game. Ohio State defeats Youngstown State 41-18. Travion Henderson, the player of the game, 170 yards on 19 carries, 2 touchdowns. Ohio State Buckeyes with the bounce-back victory after being upset last week by Central Michigan. Youngstown State definitely didn't do themselves any favors by having 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions by Mitch Davidson, and a fumble by Tyshawn King. Just trying to find any silver lining here, but putting up 18 points against a Big Ten school like Ohio State is definitely impressive for YSU, regardless of the fact that they were upset last week by Central Michigan. The fact that we put up 18 points is impressive. However, the 3 turnovers, the lackluster defense, and the missed tackles, definitely not impressive. We have a lot to clean up here. However, wasn't expecting to win this game. If it wasn't for the loss last week to Central Michigan, Ohio State would likely be ranked in the top 5. So the chances that we were going to come into Columbus and pull off the upset victory were slim to none. Taking a look at the stats, we took the L 41-18, had 15 first downs compared to Ohio State's 20. We had 346 yards of offense compared to their 431. They dominated the ground game, 262 yards on 33 carries, along with 3 touchdowns. We just had 55 yards on 23 carries for a touchdown. Had 291 passing yards compared to their 169. 7 of 13 on 3rd down, 2 for 6 on 3rd down for them, seeing as they didn't really run into many 3rd down situations. 0 for 3 on 4th down conversions. 1 for 1 on the 2-point conversion. As you can see there at the bottom, the glaring problem, 3 turnovers compared to their none. Had 2 interceptions, 1 lost fumble, and Mitch Davidson went 22 of 37, 291 yards, 1 touchdown, along with the 2 interceptions. Overall, when you take away the interceptions, Not an awful game for Mitch Davidson. Tyshawn King on the ground had 54 yards on 16 carries. Longest rush of the day was 7 yards. Definitely didn't do what we wanted to do in the run game. Receiving wise, 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗓 had 58 yards on 6 catches. Bryce Oliver, 55 yards on 5 catches. However, CJ Charleston had the 1 touchdown for us on the 28-yard touchdown reception. He was only able to muster 1 more yard on 1 more catch after that. Taking a look around the league, Florida State defeated Illinois State 42-10. And Illinois State took another loss against Mississippi State. The reason why they had 2 games this week is because I swapped them out for a generic FCS team. So they probably play about maybe 6 to 8 games in 1 week. And there you can see the box score, tied at 3 after the first quarter. Then Ohio State went crazy, putting up 28 points in the second quarter. We were able to manage putting up 7 points. Nothing in the third quarter, and a score of 10-8 in the fourth quarter, all leading to a 41-18 victory for Ohio State. And winning is something that the 1-1 Penguins are not accustomed to, apparently. I don't see how that makes any sense. We have 1 win for God's sakes. We just took 1 loss. However, winning is not something we're accustomed to, apparently. Athletic director is telling me, don't let the Ohio State game beat us twice. Have the players ready to go against Marshall. And that's exactly what we're going to try to do next week. Get our guys ready to take on Marshall. But apparently, nobody cares. As it says, it doesn't get much uglier than this game, pitting Youngstown State versus Marshall. However, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn that post notification bell on so you don't miss out on more sports gaming content. This is GamingCube. You're watching GCSN, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Much love, take care, and peace.